Good morning, if you can call it that. It's more like night. So I walked 6 miles last night from Landers Camp. Actually, I think it was more than that, but I have to check. Set up a cowboy camp about 11 o'clock in a dry wash. Slept for 4 hours. Woke up this morning at 3:30, and the sky overhead was amazing. Milky Way spread out across the sky. You could clearly see all the dust lanes and everything. Very beautiful. Now I'm making my way east into the deserts. And you can see just the faintest hint of dawn coming there. Still don't understand the weather this year. In past years, I've been able to cowboy camp in the desert, no problem, stay dry. Last night, I ended up with dew on my sleeping bag again. There's just so much water everywhere. In this case, the water is in the air, but it is. Temperature is cool, but it is very humid right now. I finally found the mystery poopers. Yeah, you're the mystery pooper. Our European friends make an appearance. And a proper good morning. It's 62 degrees, light breeze. Sun is getting ready to rise. I have absolutely no idea if I'm gonna make it through this water carry without using cash or not. Trying to compare it to the last time I attempted this and failed. I'm pretty sure I am a little behind the last time in terms of time of day versus distance. But I'm also pretty sure it's not going to be as hot as last time. I also think last time I made a mistake of hanging out at Bird Springs Pass through the heat of the day, which was a mistake because that is just a very hot place. If at all possible, I'm going to try to climb the ridge beyond the pass, get some altitude. That'll probably knock 5 degrees, maybe even 10 degrees off the air temperature. But it's going to be a race. See if I can do that before it gets stupid hot. We'll see how it goes. Ugh, sand. It's like trying to hike at the beach. And it's hot. So we're going down to Bird Springs Pass. And then we're going to climb that ridge right up the front of it. I'm resting at Bird Spring Pass. Got here with 5 liters of water remaining. I only used 3 so far. Have 5 left and 13 miles to the McCulver Springs. So I think I am good. It is warm, but not as warm as the last time I attempted this. And I think it'll be cooler once we climb the ridge. Flies in my nose. Yes, it will be cooler probably once we climb the ridge and get out of the desert down here. So I'm gonna rest for about half an hour and continue on. I was dreaming about a Coke all morning, and magically one appears because Devilfish is a genie. I will point out though that there's only maybe 3 days supply there in that cache, maybe 4. If Devilfish gets hit by a bus, that cache is going to run out really quick, which kind of reinforces my personal ethic to not totally rely on them. Devilfish is an incredibly reliable person, but things happen. And people who are rolling in here with 0 water, expecting to refill to make it the rest of the way, seems a little risky. But everyone's got to hike their own hike. Thinking more about Devilfish and caches. I probably said this already on video, but I'm going to say it again because I'm thinking about it. Just, you can't interact with hikers en masse without changing them. It's like the, I don't know, Heisenberg uncertainty principle or something. For decades, people hiked this section carrying all the water they needed to get from one end to the other, maybe going off trail to a couple of the dubious springs that are along the way. But in any case, they just had to figure it out, whatever that looked like. And there might have been 5 gallons of water at the pass for emergencies, but people didn't plan on taking that water as part of their overall strategy. And then Devilfish comes along, he's like, I'm going to put a lot of water there. Which totally changed everyone's behavior. So now, they're using 100 gallons a day out of the pass, which definitely did not used to be the case. So is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? I don't know. It's just a thing, I guess. But, Devilfish has single-handedly changed the nature and the character of the trail in this section. Certainly, I think the trail is more accessible now. Not everyone is capable of carrying 8 liters of water for that distance. They're small-bodied or just not as practiced and as well trained as I am. They just might not be able to do it at all. Have to skip around the section or something, and now they can go through. So, is that a good thing? Yeah, probably. I don't know. It's not good or bad. It's just a thing. But it is interesting to contemplate the nature of change and impact. Let's see. So, trail came from over here, and then across the mountain this way, and along here. And there's Bird Spring Pass right there with the water cache. And then I came this way and on up the mountain. We're almost at the top. Well, this has certainly been a day. I'm going to survive, probably. I have less than a mile to go to water, but to add insult to not quite injury, I have to walk the last 2.2 miles on this obnoxious off-road vehicle track, which goes up and down and sideways and all kinds of annoying stuff. But I am pleased with myself because this was the last bit of the PCT that I had not done all without caches. So now I've hiked the entire PCT without relying on a water cache, which is a very esoteric sort of achievement, but I'm proud of it. This may get the whole no cache thing out of my system a little bit, though. I don't think I'm ever going to be just carrying enough water to get to a cache, but from here on out, I think I'm going to be okay helping myself to a liter or two for convenience and comfort.